Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most popular country songs in the nation as are ranked by MediaBase 24/7 for the chart week of November 18th, 2023. Got one debut on the chart this week, but before we get there, let's take a look back at last week's top three. At number 3 was Stars Like Confetti by Dustin Lynch. Number 2 was Thinking About Me by Morgan Wallen. And the number 1 song last week was God Gave Me a Girl by Russell Dickerson. Now, can Russell hang on to that number 1 spot again this week? We'll find out 39 hits from now. First, we'll get started with this week's only debut. It's a new song by Dylan Carmichael. His last time on the chart, it reached number 24 back in April with Son of a. His third top 40 hit is called Drinking Problems. And with that one debut, one dropper this week falling off the chart is Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean. On with the countdown, up 1 to number 39, second week on the countdown. Here's Chase Matthew with Love You Again. At number 38, moving up 1, it's Sam Hunt with Outskirts. Dropping back 1 to number 37, it's Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves with I Remember Everything. Up 2 to number 36, here's Megan Moroney with I'm Not Pretty. Holding steady at number 35, here's Tyler Hubbard with Back Then, Right Now. Up 3 spots to number 34, here's Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen with Mama's House. Dropping back 1 to number 33, here's Jordan Davis with Tucson Too Late. Up 2 spots to number 32, Carrie Underwood with Out of That Truck. And moving up 2 spots to number 31, it's Carly Pearce and Chris Stapleton with We Don't Fight Anymore. In his 11th week in the countdown, he's up 1 to number 30, Scotty McCreery with Cab and a Solo. Holding steady at number 29, or 21st week on the chart, it's Gabby Barrett with Glory Days. Holding position at number 28, Brian Kelly with See You Next Summer. Holding steady at number 27, Parker McCollum with Burn It Down. Dropping back 3 spots from 23 to 26, here was Brothers Osborne with Nobody's Nobody. And for a second week here at number 25, Jackson Dean with Fearless, The Echo. And the fastest climbing song of the week belongs to Luke Combs, moving up 6 spots to number 24 with Where the Wild Things Are. Moving up 3 spots to number 23, Kane Brown with I Can Feel It. Up 2 to number 22, 20th week on the chart, here's Hardy with Truck Bed. And moving up 1 to number 21, it's Cody Johnson with The Painter. In her 30th week in the countdown, she spends the second one at number 20, Ashley McBryde with Light On in the Kitchen. Leaping 2 spots to number 19, it's Warren Ziders with Pretty Little Poison. Up 1 to number 18, it's Chase Beckham in 23. Up 1 to number 17, it's Connor Smith with Creek Will Rise. Dropping back 2 spots from 14 to number 16, it's Kelsey Ballerini with If You Go Down. At number 15, holding steady this week, here's Mitchell Tenpenny with We Got History. Leaping 3 spots to number 14, it's Riley Green with Luke Combs and Different Round Here. Also up 3 spots, here's Chris Stapleton at number 13 with Wild Horse. I like this, back-to-back Chris's here. Here's Chris Jansen up 1 to number 12 with All I Need Is You. And just a step away from the top 10, up a notch to number 11, here's Nate Smith with World on Fire. Right, leading off the top 10, here's George Burge as he climbs a notch and scores his first top 10 hit with Mind on You. At number 9, up a notch, here's Dan and Shay with Save Me the Trouble. Up 1 to number 8 in his 26th week on the chart, Luke Bryan and But I Got a Beer in My Hand. Up 1 to number 7, Morgan Wallen with Everything I Love. Last week's number 1 falls to number 6 this week, Russell Dickerson with God Gave Me a Girl. Up 2 spots to number 5, Tim McGraw with Standing Room Only. Holding steady at number 4 this week, Dylan Scott with Can't Have Mine. At number 3, up 2 spots, Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson with Save Me. The number 2 song for a second week, the recent number 1 hit from 2 weeks ago by Morgan Wallen called Thinking About Me. And the number 1 song in country music this week, taking 31 weeks to get here, and this becomes his 8th number 1 hit, up 2 spots this week. Here's Dustin Lynch with Stars Like Confetti. Thank you for listening. I'm Chris. See you next week. Bye.